And you're also adding some focus on one of the topics that's sweeping the nation, and that's redistricting. You launched a redistricting commission, despite the fact that the president of Maryland's Senate, who's a Democrat, opposes doing that in the mid-decade. And the Washington Post had a critical assessment of that. They're saying Governor Moore is trying to pretend that he's principled. He claims his goal is to make sure Maryland has fair and representative maps and ensure that people are heard. But make no mistake, according to the Washington Post, what the governor really wants to do is disenfranchise his Republican constituents. How do you respond to that, sir?
I can respond to the Washington Post with 5 letters, IDGAF. But I can tell you this, when I'm thinking about what it means to have fair maps inside of the state of Maryland and knowing that our people's voices should be heard, that is actually the reason that I put together a bipartisan redistricting commission, where their job is actually to listen to people. Their job is to making sure that we can have a bipartisan approach to make sure that every part of our state is represented and that when we're putting together our maps, that the people's voices are heard. And we go through this process every single decade. Every state does. But what I know is this, is if there are other states that are now going to go through the process in a mid-decade to say, do we have fair maps? Why should we sit on our hands? But Texas can do it, and Florida can do it, and Ohio can do it, but somehow when Maryland says, well, maybe we should take a look at it too, that somehow we're the problem. So I just think that level of hypocrisy is it's not even worth a response, and that's why I think the focus is, I want this commission to do their job. I want this commission to be able to make sure that Maryland has fair maps to vote on come next November, and I am not going to let Donald Trump decide what our democracy looks like. We are going to let the people of Maryland decide what our democracy looks like.